Hello and welcome to another Ignite Purpose Pro Tip. I know I've been talking a lot in the last couple of weeks about your why, your what, and your how. And this week I want to talk about your who. Who are you serving? It's such a simple question, and most of us would say, of course we serve our clients. We serve our customers with excellence. But it really starts with you as a business owner. Have you gone through a process to really break down why you want to serve, and actually even your personal life, who you want to serve? A lot of times, again, it starts there. It starts with you personally, because when you don't really know who you're serving or why you're serving them, it comes across to your team and your clients. And the optics of it become, it's all about you. So it's time to ask some really deep personal questions. But I think it starts with just two practical applications, two practical focuses. One is, where do you spend your money? What does your budget look like? And two, where do you spend your time? Again, both personally and professionally. When you can look at those and answer those questions and really be vulnerable and honest, I think you'll find that those are the metrics that lead up to the reality of who you're serving. Once you've considered where you're investing your time and money, it's time to consider the priorities of these investments. Michael Hyatt, in his book, Creating Your Personal Life Plan, explains that he actually puts himself on the list of priorities. If you're surprised, don't be. He explains it this way: I have to attend to myself first, second only to God, in order to be spiritually, emotionally, intellectually, physically available to others. If you have trouble with the semantics of putting yourself second, think about it as preparation to serve others. You should probably write down your own list of priorities of who you are serving. In my case, because of Michael's challenge, I've shifted it around a little bit, but number one is God. Number two, now from this perspective, I understand really needs to be me. Number three is my wife, Victoria. 4 is my children and grandchildren. 5 is my clients. 6 is my church. And 7 is friends. And now I got to post that somewhere and remind myself on a daily basis what my personal priorities are, who are the people that I want to serve. So now enough about me, enough about personal who's that we serve. Now let's look at our clients and look at our team. Do you really know who you serve? Do you really know your team? Do you really know your clients? Again, it sounds like such a simple, stupid question, but in fact, I find that most people don't go through the process of staying relevant for their clients and their team. They lose focus on who they're serving, and it looks like, again, they're serving themselves and their own financial needs. So what about you? Who are you serving? Are you serving God first? Are you in the mix? Are you actually investing in yourself? Where's your family fit in? Where does your team fit in? Are your clients too high on the list? There's a lot of things that may need to be reprioritized in who you serve, and maybe even thought about for the first time. I hope this challenges you to rethink who you serve, really dig into the relevance of how you serve them, and ultimately, as I started back a few weeks ago, why you serve them. Next week, I'm going to get into a little bit more practical application for this stuff. So stay tuned, stay with me, and I will see you next week.